Okay, SPY, we see we had a huge reversal day today. Again, it was down as much. It was down pretty hard. We can see the reversal if we look at the 30-minute for the SPY. We can see that it gapped down hard and then recovered a lot of it today. So we ended up being down about 25. Again, on the SPY, it was down like 14 cents. So it was a huge intraday reversal. Again, people thought it was going to break down, but this is what I was kind of saying yesterday, that you have to respect the underlying trend, but also you have to make sure that there's some price action to see if you're going to go short. So the reason why I said this is because this is the all-time highs, and you just had one down bar yesterday from all-time highs. I just need a little bit more price action before I get short something. So again, looking at where it gapped down to and it reversed back. But again, it's still, if you look at the weekly, you could say, okay, this does not look like anything yet setting up on the weekly for the trend to say that it's down. We want to see, again, here is where we get interested. If we can see a break above that, a break of that 202.34 level. But this could run up, I think, to at least to the 2100 level and beyond. But again, it's overextended. So again, I can understand why people might want to short. But again, I want the price action just to give me something besides one bar. And that's the thing. Is, again, some people might say, oh, well, this is a rounding top. Well, even if it's rounding, I still would like for it to come break that above. And then I can see if it broke below here. So let's say you get some price action right here, right? Oops, the wrong bar. Let's say you get some price action coming in down here. It breaks down below here. And actually, I would rather this on weak volume. And then, again, taking a short to the downside would be something that would be a little bit more appealing than just trying to get in on one bar from the previous high. So just got to be patient, see how it goes. QQQ, again, QQQ had the same type of reversal pattern intraday. Just follow through, break above this high, and you could definitely see it continue to the upside. And again, same thing is that we want to see something more than just one bar. I mean, again, it's just, again, you might say, listen, all right, you had this, you had the weak volume, but it's again, I want to see something like this. If it's going to come down below, I want to see this break below, weak volume up, then more downside like that. ABC correction for the Elliott wave guys. So again, you kind of just want to see that going on. IWM, you said that it's pretty much at this level, but the underlying highs, as we put in place, the lower highs are in place as well. So again, the trend was up, coming up to resistance. I think it follows through, quite honestly, comes and takes out these levels. This is a huge engulfing. This is actually the closest to the engulfing pattern that we've seen regarding the regarding some of these reversals. So let's see, you can see this. I mean, once you had the gap down, it just blew past it and never looked back. So again, we want to see what tomorrow brings regarding the close, but you can see that again, the underlying trend is still to the upside, and you had high lows that I pointed out yesterday. So could have broke them and broke down, and then again we would just wait. I mean, it just, so let's say you have and this might just be like, I don't want to wait this long. Okay, that's cool. Okay, see how this works out for you. You come down, breaks this, it's gonna have to retrace, and then it comes back down. So again, this rarely happens that much where you don't get some type of retracement to the down, retracement to get something in. You had the engulfing here. You see how it came down, popped above. Maybe say, okay, I'm a little aggressive right here, and you could have took that short on the break below that, or at least you could say, okay, I saw the volume weaken and it engulfed. I could take this short and it would continue down. I see that it came here, gave a little, if it breaks below this one, I come down this, oh shit, I'm not sure, roll my stop to break even or a little bit below it, and then it continued to follow through. So that's kind of what we got going on. Diamond, who cares? Well, I shouldn't say that. A lot of people do care about it, but again, it's more your grandfather or your pops calling you if they're not in the market saying, oh, the market's up, the market's down, and this and that. Only 30 stocks, really don't put much count into it. Okay, let's look at a couple names. So Netflix, again, it did have a nice little reversal off this area, but again, this is, the trend is still down, so I'm just looking for it to set up again for what it's looking to do until it breaks at least Let's see what we got going on here. That 408 level. Before I see that 408 level broken, that's what I'm going to be looking at. Apple actually looks good. Oops, excuse me. Apple actually looks good to the upside. If it can have some follow through, nice volume today. If it has some follow through and breaks above these highs, that might be good. And then you're going to have to put your stop around here. You can see that nice, what we always talk about, the layering. You can see it right there. And again, if it breaks down, that's fine. But you know, it looks good from here. You see the layering I'm talking about? Came back, layered on previous highs, and now it looks like it could continue to the upside. So that looks good as well. Amazon again, this is not really a, you know, I just don't like the way this looks. But again, if you're playing something, it would be the lower high from here, or excuse me, the higher low from here and here. So if that's what you're looking to play, then here it looks, you know, but you can see, we'll kind of see what happens, because again, if you look at the weekly, you can see that it's been on the grind, but they haven't really pushed it that far. So you see how, and when I'm grinding, I'm saying that it's just not giving that spacing we're talking about. So this could be the higher low for it to shoot up. So this one is definitely something to look at. Microsoft, again, Microsoft might look good as well for you know, a trade. Again, you come into previous highs, you see it's layering to previous highs, and see if it gives another chance, if it can move up. Again, the chart's still in an uptrend if you look at the weekly. GoPro, I think that again, I wouldn't be getting long this one right here right now, just because of the price action and how it's setting up. So we'll see how that one plays out. Twitter's another name that, again, I don't care if it has this little bit of price action. I still think that it can get to these lows and beyond. 28 could definitely be in, you know, could be a target for that one. Again, one day doesn't make or break a trend. You can see the short-term trend since October, it has been to the downside. You got Chevron. These are other names that kind of, you know, again, one bar, but we see what's going on with the oil companies. So again, I look for this to continue weakness, and I think that oil actually looks like it could really continue to go to the downside. I think that it's not, I mean, it has a long way to go. It's broken 5-year support, so I wouldn't be looking to buy. You could look at this. I mean, this is the weekly going all the way back to 2008, and you can see that it's right there. I mean, this is multi-year. This is a huge sideways pattern, and again, you can see that. You know, if you're trading weekly, you haven't done anything since, it almost hasn't done anything since 2009. So I think that it could definitely continue to go lower, and it is what it is. So again, I'm enjoying the lower gas for sure. So let's see what it does tomorrow, and take care. Keep the position sizes a little bit less than typical, just because we got a lot of volatility going on, unless you're confident about it continuing to the upside. All right, take care.